Hi, this is Dave Gerke. I'm a master psychic. I've written 2 books, Conversations with the Spirits from the Tombstone, Billy the Kid, Serial Killer. You can get that on Amazon, anywhere. My 3rd book, The Making of a Master Psychic, will be out soon. We're editing it. And I'm going to put it out for publication. I want to talk to you about the Greys. It's 2011, July of 2011. Last summer and last fall, we were living in the area that Billy was living in, and I got contacted by an unknown source. We were visited by the Greys. There was a ship outside of us, about a city block, maybe 2, hovering above us on a right angle from us. And within a few minutes from the ship came down 4 Greys. I talked to them. I used a language that I don't know. They understood it. I have a tape recording of the whole procedure. They communicate through a series of clicks. They raised their hand with the right hand and wanted me to come out. I refused to, and I turned over and went to sleep. There was a bluish light that came into our motorhome, and the next morning we woke up. There was 50-some pictures taken. We don't know who took the pictures. They're taken through the screen. We got a total of, I got a total of probably 150, 200 pictures of different ships. Several days after that, I got communication and started a communication with the Greys. There are 4 species living in that area. There's the Greys themselves. There's a spirit called the Shadow Spirit. I've been visited with them. There is a spirit that is a direct descendant of the Greys, and there's another species of human-like creatures, and the ones in that area were Spanish-appearing fellows, ladies and men. I talked to 2, both ladies and men. Excellent, excellent physical condition. The Greys have developed on this earth and have offsprings for many, many thousands of years. They have inhabited this earth for well over 25,000 years. There's a number of different species. There's 57 documented, categorized, documented species, and there's also well over 200 species of aliens that we know of. The United States government, through President Eisenhower, signed a treaty with the Greys back in the 50s. They were allowed to live on this earth peacefully as long as they did not do havoc to us humans in exchange for technology. The United States government has developed, through reverse engineering, the ability to fly in spaceships. There's Area 51 I'm talking about. They have, Bob Lazar says he witnessed several of them, and you can look that up on YouTube and see his expertise that he gives to us. He tells about the spaceships. He tells about the propulsion of the spaceships. However, he tells about it back in the 80s, that technology that was known then. And he says that we, the United States government, can propel these spaceships about 3/4 of the speed of light. The Greys and other species have traveled for centuries, many, many centuries, throughout space. They do it by gravitation. They told me they use a push-pull effect of gravitation, gravity. They get up to the speed of light, they change their form, and if you travel with them, everything is changed to energy. And energy has no absolutes in the speed that it can be transmitted. It takes them 3 or 4 hours to travel to systems. Some of the systems are naturally a little bit farther away and others are closer. But through the changing of their form and materializing back and forth into their physical form and energy form, they can transmit themselves many, many great distances. The Greys I have found in conversations with them are not warlike. They are peaceful. They will treat you peacefully. They have big hearts. When I talk to them in many conversations, I've talked to them, they get very emotional that me as a human can say things to them and develop a friendship with them. Our leaders do not deserve the freedom to capture them, to hold them ransom. Our leaders have to make peace with them. They can very simply annihilate us. They can do whatever. But the intelligence of the Greys and the other species that I'm talking about that's another one. I've heard they are extremely, extremely intelligent, but they really are very capable of showing emotions. They are very, very capable of showing kindness and consideration for us humans. I will talk to you more about this through YouTube and the other species that I have encountered too. So until then, adios.